one day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it, because you can.
This story comes to us from ABC7 Los Angeles, but it's out of San Bernardino. A Crestline man who was repeatedly beaten by a San Bernardino police officer now says he's been exonerated. Billy Hill was arrested after the incident. He's an innocent guy, too, by the way. He's charged with 2 felonies for allegedly resisting arrest and attempting to take an officer's weapon. Listen to this. But both charges have been dropped. Hill said, "It's affected my life a lot." In an interview with Eyewitness News, he said, "It's more mental than anything. The physical part, I hope I get over it. But the cops are there to protect your right." That's what he's asking. The incident occurred the night of June 6, 2024, when police were investigating a motorcycle crash in which someone allegedly fled the scene and attempted to hide their motorcycle. Responding officers confronted Hill, saying he matched the description of the suspect. He said, "Apparently I matched the description, but I'm on my motorcycle registered to me," said Hill. In a video the police department posted on YouTube shortly after the incident, Sergeant Chris Hill said that as officers attempted to arrest Billy Hill, he resisted and refused to follow their commands. He's probably confused, like, whoa, what's going on? I'm just riding down the street, you know. The officers first tried to simply place his hands behind his back in order to complete a basic handcuffing procedure, said Gray in the video. This Gray says, but as you can see, he resisted by tensing up his arms, which prevented officers from being successful.
What are you doing? Bro! What are you guys doing, bro?
Police tried to detain a man named Billy Hill outside the Quick Stop food market in San Bernardino where he was working. The encounter escalated as another employee there recorded with a cell phone.
I'm not calling that for what?
If it appears he may have been resisting being handcuffed. His attorney says that's because he was not the hit-and-run suspect police were looking for. Police first use a taser to subdue Hill as he squirms, and then one of the officers pulls out a baton.
Oh, yeah. Please move out there. Look at that. On camera. On camera. He's not even resisting.
Swinging it at Hill's legs 16 times.
We have to expect better. This is not a guy that had a weapon or was, trying to hurt someone, threaten someone, attack someone. The guy worked there.
Dale Galipo is Hill's attorney. He says the strikes from the baton were so forceful, they broke bones in both of Hill's legs.
There's resisting and then there's resisting. If someone's trying to fight with the police, punch them, they have a weapon, they're reaching for the officer's weapon, that's different to me than someone who's tensing up a little bit, maybe naturally pulling away, trying to say he didn't do anything wrong.
Hey, Rodney T! Rodney T! Rodney T!
There were 4 fractures to my right tibia and 2 fractures to my left tibia, bruises, stitching. In a statement to Eyewitness News, San Bernardino Police Chief, that's Goodwin, said an internal investigation of the incident determined the use of force to be out of policy. Hear that? The involved officers received discipline, said Darren Goodman. The striking officer received discipline and did not return to the field duty until received corrective training, and measures were established to monitor performance and ensure the corrective steps were successful. It's such BS. San Bernardino Police Captain Nelson Carrington also confirmed that the Commission on Peace Officer Standards and Training, that's POST, completed its own investigation, informing the department that the officer's actions did not rise to the level of decertification. What about being fired? Hill has filed a civil lawsuit against the city of San Bernardino, I hope he gets paid, claiming unreasonable search and seizure, negligence, false arrest, and battery. Yes, his Fourth Amendment rights were violated. The fact that all charges against me have been dropped is a massive relief, but it is not a surprise, said Hill in a statement by his attorney. He said, I knew I did nothing wrong. Furthermore, the chief of police admitting that the officer's actions were out of policy is a crucial step towards the truth. It confirms that the force used against me was unjustified and violated the department's own standards, his civil rights too. He said, while I am grateful the criminal charges are behind me, the physical and emotional impact of that night remains. My focus now is on ensuring full accountability so that no one else in our community has to endure what I went through. Well, I'll retrain him. I'll just give him training and we'll put him back out on the street. Yeah, right. That's like taking a I was going to say a Doberman or a Rottweiler or a pit bull that attacks somebody and bites him. Well, we'll retrain the dog and he'll be fine. No, he's going to bite somebody else. And that's what these cops are like. Well, we'll just retrain him. That's not going to do anything. He's going to laugh during the whole training. Yeah, I popped the dude. Oh, are we back in class? Okay. That's what's going to happen. They're going to laugh and tell war stories the whole time. And then he's going to go, okay, I've been trained. Can I get back out on the street, Chief? Can I? And he's going to go back out there and he's going to violate somebody else's rights. And the Chief's going to go, well, I guess he needs a little more training. Another 4 hours. Fire his ass. Get rid of him. That's what needs to happen. They need to start firing these cops and not rehiring them. But it's a cycle. Cop violates somebody's rights. We're going to retrain him. Cop does it again. Well, now you're getting a week suspension. Back out on the street. Cop does it again. All right, I guess we got to fire you. Boom. Next city over. They hire him. Cop does it again. It's like a cycle, man. Never ending. Never ending. And it's never going to end until the voters and the people start speaking out. When these sheriff's departments have these deputies that do something wrong, guess what? Don't vote for that sheriff next year. Vote for somebody else. When these police chiefs keep letting this stuff happen, guess what? Vote for a different mayor next year. Put a different mayor in there. The mayor's not going to take care of it. The city manager's not going to take care of it. Get rid of the mayor. You voters are going to have to start going to the polls on these people. We're going to have to start making changes. Get out there with your cameras. Start recording the cops. Start recording these liars who pencil whip and fabricate their police reports. Start recording them, guys. Put it on social media and let everybody know what's going on in their streets. There you go. I've had people comment on my videos before I do a story like this one from, back east or in the Midwest. And I've had people comment and go, that's like 30 miles from me. I never heard about this. It wasn't in our news. There you go. Now you heard about it. We're going to have to start getting proactive, guys, in revealing this corruption, in letting people know what's going on in your communities. Get involved.